2017 edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. Yes, Christopher. You're right.
Perimeter.
You're right. Yes, Priscilla.
NH3.
You're right.
It was exciting getting all the points in the last round to catch up.
No school is too little to be bullied.
Yes, Wanda.
Operation.
You are right. Welcome to the 2017 edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. Today we bring you the fourth quarter-final contest, which features Ghana Secondary Technical School, Prempeh College, and Aduman Senior High School. Let's meet the contestants. GSTS. GSTS is represented by
Bernard Kojoata, final year.
Isa Benedict, final year.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I've been very
Wonderful. So we are now in the quarterfinals. You asked me not to talk too much. So let's go straight to the point. Expectations.
Once again, with the help of God, we hope for the best.
So let me wish you well as you hope for the best.
Thank you, ma'am.
Aduman Senior High School. Aduman Senior High School is represented by
Amadou Kabna, final year.
Patrick Impek, Tambo, final year.
You are welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
How are you?
We are fine.
Wonderful. Aduman, this must be a dream come true. You are in the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
What does it mean to you?
We feel great and proud.
Great and proud.
Yeah.
Excellent. And what shall we expect today?
Today we are here to make a history, and also by the grace of God, we bring down the strong schools.
Best wishes to you.
Thank you.
Prempeh College. Prempeh College is represented by
Safo and Sawanda, final year.
You are welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
How are you?
You are blessed and highly favored.
Hey. That's wonderful. I heard that in stereo, no beats. Excellent. All right. Quarterfinals. Yes. What are we expecting from you?
What I would say is your uncommon figure.
Okay. Best wishes.
Thank you.
Viewers, we've met the contestants. What a contest we have ahead of us. 2 former champions and Aduman, who is also here to win. Before I sit down, I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We also have support from TIGO, GOIL, Prudential Life Insurance, Accra College of Medicine, and GCB Bank. We are produced by Primetime. My name is Dr. Elsie Ifa Kaufman. I am a senior lecturer in the Department of Biomedical Engineering, University of Ghana. I'm your quiz mistress. Contestants, as is our custom, the contest comes to you in 5 rounds. The first round is our round for fundamental concepts. Simple and direct questions which require simple and direct answers from you. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If the question is incorrectly answered, it becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If the answer is right, a bonus point. If the answer is incorrect, a penalty point. For questions which require calculations, you have 30 seconds in which to present your answer. If there are no calculations involved, you have 10 seconds to do so. All of the questions, all of them, are to be attempted once only. Best wishes to all 3 schools. I'm going to start with you, GSTS. And for this first set of questions, we are going to talk about gold. Gold. So, GSTS, to concentrate gold from its ore, the powdered gold ore is treated with sodium cyanide solution in the presence of oxygen and water. A complex anion is formed. How is the gold finally obtained from this complex? Yes, sir.
Zinc dust is added to the complex form, and this complex displaces the gold ore from the previously formed complex.
Yes. Prempeh College. For those involved in the so-called galamsey, the impure gold is treated with mercury. Why? Wonder.
Okay. Madam, the mercury will dissolve the gold to form gold amalgam, leaving behind the impurities. And so concentrating it.
Yes. Aduman. How is gold obtained from the gold amalgam? And what are the health hazards involved? Yes, Amadou.
It is obtained by electrolysis, and the effect of the mercury is that it is very poisonous.
I'll give you 1 for saying that it's poisonous. What is poisonous anyway? The mercury. Yes. So that is why you had 1, but what I was expecting from you is that it's obtained by heating, not electrolysis. It's obtained by heating, and when it's heated, the amalgam decomposes and mercury evaporates, leaving gold as a solid residue. Of course, the health hazard is that mercury vapor is inhaled, and this is very poisonous to health. All right. People, this is not enough information for you to go and do galamsey. Okay. Preamble to all schools. For this, I'm going to come from school to school. I get a right answer, then I move on to the next school for the next right answer, which of course will be different from the first. State 1, only 1 application of plant hormones in agriculture. First choice, GSTS. Yes, sir.
Plant hormones are used to induce ripening in fruit.
Okay. Next one, Prempeh. Wonder.
Madam, plant hormones are added to certain parts of plants to induce growth or to boost growth.
1. Aduman. Yes, Amadou.
They prevent abscission of leaves.
I'm not going to accept that. I'm not accepting that. There are so many possibilities. Induce root growth in stem cuttings. You see that you are not specific enough. What kind of growth? So if you want roots to grow on the stem, you can use them. Selective weed killers. They encourage sprouting of lateral buds. That's another type of growth, but not quite what you were saying. Breaking seed dormancy, induce parthenocarpy, accelerate ripening of fruits. That's the one I got from you. Promote flowering and cause dormancy. Next set, 30 seconds, and I have a preamble. Find an expression for dy dx for the given implicit curve. I hope you got your preamble. All right, so GSTS, your curve is x squared plus 2xy plus 3y squared is equal to 10. Yes, Isa.
dy dx is equal to minus y minus x all over x plus 3y.
Okay. Prempeh College, your curve is 2x squared plus xy plus y squared is equal to 15. Yes, Daniel. Okay.
The numerator, the expression minus 4x minus y, and the denominator x plus 2y.
You are right. Aduman, with the same preamble, your curve x squared minus xy minus y squared is equal to 20. Amadou.
dy ds is equal to the expression 2s minus y all over the expression 1 plus 2y.
That's incorrect. Yes, Isa.
dy dx is equal to 2x minus y all over x plus 2y.
That's right. Next set. 30 seconds. GSTS, your major question. Find the focal length in air of a thin plano convex lens with a spherical surface of radius 54 centimeters, which is made of glass of refractive index 1.45. Yes, Isa.
12 centimeters.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. Did they make it? No. All right. The right answer, you misplaced your decimal point. It's 120 centimeters. Prempeh College. The magnitude of the magnetic flux density, 2.0 meters from an infinitely long straight current carrying wire, is 24 microtesla. What is the magnitude of the magnetic flux density 1.5 meters from the wire? Daniel.
32 microtesla.
You're right. Aduman. The escape velocity from the surface of a celestial body A is 8 kilometers per second. What is the escape velocity from the surface of another celestial body whose mass is twice the mass of A and whose radius is 0.5 times that of A? Mpeg.
160 per second.
Go ahead.
160 kilometers per second.
That's incorrect. Yes, Daniel.
2 kilometers per second.
No, after all that. It's not right. The right answer is 16 kilometers per second. All right, next set. There's a preamble to all schools, after which I will move round the schools to get correct answers. No bonus. So this is the preamble. There are 5 common types of radioactive decay. Each school should give only one example and explain by indicating either what the decay is equivalent to or what happens to the reactant nuclide during the decay. I hope you got it. Now, first choice, GSTS. Yes, Isa.
Beta decay, and it's equivalent to the conversion of a neutron into a proton.
Yes. Prempeh College. Wonder.
Alpha decay. And then in alpha decay, the mass of the radionuclide will decrease by 4, and its atomic number will decrease by 2.
Yes. Aduman. Yes, Amadou.
Gamma decay. In gamma decay, there's no change in the atomic number and mass number of the nuclide.
Yes. The others, of course, are positron emission, electron capture. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble. Preamble to all schools. Find the values of A, B, and C for which, that's a preamble. GSTS. 4x squared minus 16x plus 21 is equal to A multiplying the expression x plus B expression squared plus C. Yes, Bernard.
A is 4, B is minus 2, and C is 5.
You're right. Prempeh College, with the same preamble. 3x squared plus 18x plus 10 is equal to A multiplying the expression x plus B expression squared plus C. Wanda, is your hand up? Go ahead.
Madam, A is 3, B is 3, and C is minus 17.
You are right. Aduman, 2x squared minus 20x plus 37 is equal to A multiplying the expression x plus B expression squared plus C. Yes, Amadou.
A is 2. A is 2. B is negative 5. And C is 15.
2 out of 3. C is negative 13. And please, scorekeepers, subtract 1 point from Prempeh College. Next set, 30 seconds. GSTS. The escape velocity from the surface of a celestial body is 8 kilometers per second, and the gravitational acceleration near its surface is 5 meters per second squared. Determine the radius of the celestial body. Yes, Bernard.
6,400 kilometers.
You are right. Prempeh College. Find the focal length in air of a thin plano-convex lens with a spherical surface of radius 22 centimeters, which is made of glass of refractive index 1.55. Yes, Daniel.
40 centimeters.
You are right. Aduman. The magnitude of the magnetic flux density, 2.0 meters from an infinitely long straight current carrying wire, is 15 microtesla. What is the magnitude of the magnetic flux density, 2.5 meters from the wire? Amadou.
2.5 microtesla.
That's incorrect. Go ahead.
12 microtesla.
Yes, but minus 1. Next set, 30 seconds. GSTS. MnO4 minus reacts with acidified C2O4 2 minus ion, also known as the oxalate, in the ratio 2:5. Calculate the volume of 0.10 mole per decimeter cube solution of KMnO4 that will react completely with 20.0 centimeter cubed of 0.30 mole per decimeter cubed acidified solution of potassium oxalate, and give your answer to 1 place of decimal. Bernard.
24.000 cm cube.
Why? 2 out of 3. The answer was to be given to 1 place of decimal. The right answer is 24.0 centimeter cubed. Prempeh College. MnO4 minus reacts with acidified Fe2 plus ions in the ratio 1:5. Calculate the volume of 0.10 mole per decimeter cubed solution of KMnO4 that will react completely with 25.0 centimeter cubed of 0.26 mole per decimeter cubed acidified solution of Fe2 plus ions. Give your answer to one place of decimal. Yes, Wanda?
13.0 cm cubed.
You are right. Aduman. Free iodine reacts with sodium thiosulfate or sodium trioxothiosulfate 6 in the ratio 1:2. Calculate the concentration of an iodine solution if 25.0 centimeter cubed of it required 18.0 centimeter cubed of 0.40 mole per decimeter cubed solution of Na2S2O3. Please give your answer to 3 places of decimal. Yes, Amadou.
It's 1.440 mole per dm cube.
That's incorrect. Yes, Bernard.
0.145 mole per dm cube.
No. The right answer is 0.144 mole per decimeter cubed. Your major question, GSTS. A phospholipid molecule of the plasma membrane has a head and 2 tails. Where are the tails found? Yes, sir.
In the center of the molecule.
Okay. Hey. I'm going to give you 2. Center of which molecule? It's the center of the membrane. There are compartments in cells and organelles that assist in their proper functioning. Name 2 major compartments of the chloroplast. Wanda.
Madam, we have the stroma and we also have the grana.
2 out of 3. The 2 was for stroma. The second one is the thylakoid space. All right, Aduman. Which product of the transition reaction enters the Krebs cycle to begin the complete breakdown of glucose? Prempeh.
Pyruvate acid.
No, for bonus. The right answer is acetyl-CoA. Next set, 30 seconds. Preamble to all schools. Preamble. Find the measure of the interior angle of the given regular polygon in radians. I hope you got the preamble. All right, GSTS. Regular nonagon. Bernard.
7/9 pi radians.
Yes. Prempeh College. Regular septagon. Yes, Daniel.
5 pi on 7 radians.
Yes. Aduman. Regular decagon. Prempeh.
4 pi on 5 radians.
You're right. Last set of questions for the round. 30 seconds. GSTS. The magnitude of the magnetic flux density 2.0 meters from an infinitely long straight current carrying wire is 15 microtesla. How far from the wire is the magnitude of the magnetic flux density 25 microtesla? Isa.
0.6 meters.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. The right answer is 1.2 meters. Prempeh College. The escape velocity from the surface of a celestial body is 12 kilometers per second. What is the gravitational acceleration near the surface of the celestial body if its radius is 5.0 times 10 raised to the power 6 meters? Yes, Daniel?
14.4 meters per second squared.
All right. Actually, you did more work than necessary because with the values given, 14 meters per second squared would have been fine. Number of significant figures. Aduman, find the focal length in air of a thin plano-convex lens with a spherical surface of radius 7 centimeters, which is made of glass of refractive index 1.35. Yes, Isa.
20 centimeters.
You're right. That's the end of the first round.
When cleaning your vehicle by valeting, steaming, waxing, or polishing, make sure the engine is also sound. Servicing your vehicle with Gold synthetic oil and any quality Gold oil massages the engine, removes deposit, protects it from wear and tear for longer lasting performance, and makes your vehicle feel pampered. Made for diesel and super engines. Remember, after every 15,000 kilometers of enjoying your ride, service your engine with Gold synthetic oil.
Well, you're a champion. That's why I, Aduman Nelson, 3 times world boxing champion and a patriot, always choose Gold.
Ashwini Pankasa. Gold, good energy.
At the end of the first round, Aduman Senior High School has 9 points. GSTS has 28 points. Prempeh College has 28 points. Round 2. This round is also known as the speed race. The questions in the round are directed to all 3 schools simultaneously. For an opportunity to answer a question, please ring for it. May I hear your bell, GSTS? Yours, Aduman. Yours, Prempeh College. If you ring and answer correctly on the first attempt, 3 points. On the second attempt, 2 points. On the third attempt, 1 point. For questions which require calculations, you have a maximum of 30 seconds to present an answer. If there are no calculations, you have a maximum of 10 seconds to present that answer. Best wishes to all 3 schools. For the first set of 3 questions, you have 30 seconds maximum. First question. An object dropped from a height of 25 meters rebounds to a height of 16 meters after striking. Yes, go ahead, Daniel.
The coefficient of restitution is 0.8.
That's incorrect. Who rang next? So I continue for you. After striking a horizontal surface, find the coefficient of restitution for the collision between the object and the surface. I have to give the answer to Prempeh College. Next question. Find the work done by an ideal gas whose volume increases from 2.0 meter cubed to 6.0 meter cubed at a constant pressure of 5.0. Yes, Isa?
20 joules. 20 joules.
That's incorrect. I continue. At a pressure of 5.0 kilopascal. Yes, Daniel?
20 kilojoules.
That's right. Next question, 30 seconds. Aluminium is obtained by electrolysis of molten alumina using inert electrodes. Calculate the mass of aluminium that may be obtained after passing 4.2 Faraday of charge. Atomic mass for aluminium is 27. Yes, Wanda?
37.8 grams.
You're right. 30 seconds. What volume of oxygen in decimeter cubed would be discharged at STP in the electrolysis of alumina When 81.0 grams of aluminum metal has been harvested, atomic mass of aluminum is 27.0 and molar volume of a gas at STP is 22.4 decimeter cubed. Yes. Daniel.
50.4 decimeter cube.
Yes. 10 seconds. Which compound present in tobacco leaves causes addiction? Yes, Amadou.
Nicotine.
Yes. Next set of 3 questions, 10 seconds each. Using blood type A and blood type B, explain how a child does not have to have the blood type of either parent. Yes, Wanda.
Considering the blood type A and B, it could be that the parents would be AO and BO, so the child could be OO. That means the child will not be either A or B.
Okay. Which part of the nucleus is responsible for assembling ribosomes? Yes, Daniel.
The nucleolus.
You're right. What is the major component of the cell membrane? Yes, Daniel.
Phospholipids.
Yes. Next set of 3 questions, 30 seconds each. When divided by the expression x plus 1, the polynomial f of x is equal to x cubed plus ax squared minus 4x plus 5 leaves a remainder of -5. Find A. Yes. Amadou.
A is equal to 3.
No. Yes, which of you? Yes, Bernard.
A is equals to -5.
No. Wanda.
A equals -13.
You are right. Last question. Express log of x minus 3 log of y plus 2 log of z minus log t as the log of a single term. Yes, Daniel.
Log of the expression with numerator xz squared and with denominator dty cube.
Yes. And that's the end of the second round.
Everybody knows that Tigo adverts the B. Tigo likes to do things big. Instead of spending money on talking phones, celebrities, large crowds, the fresh boy or fine girl, they are using me. Us. Tigo is spending all that money on making your favorite social media apps free on Tigo Tribe. So free Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, and Imo. And free Instagram and Snapchat. So those of you turning on your data, spying small and turning it off, while Tigo is saying, stop it! Join Tigo Tribe today and be a citizen, not a spectator.
Tigo, live it, love it.
At the end of the second round, Aduman Senior High School has 11 points. GSTS has 24 points. Prempeh College has 51 points. Round 3. This round has the problem of the day. The problem of the day is a single question to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you have 3 minutes in which to present your answer. The problem of the day is worth 10 points. Let's turn over our sheets and read the problem of the day together. Problem of the day. The figure shows the incident and emergent rays for light incident on a triangular prism in air. I have a diagram. All right. The questions. A. Under what condition is the angle of incidence equal to the angle of emergence? B. Given that the deviation of the incident ray is 30 degrees, find 1, the angle A of the prism, and 2, the refractive index relative to air of the prism material. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. Please stop writing and present your answers. Please pick up your notepads and present your answers on the board as you have them here. Contestants have presented their answers. Before I award the marks, let's look at the suggested solution from the consultants. This is a problem in physics, specifically optics, and we are looking at a triangular prism in air. So we have the diagram which I showed. You have an incident beam and then an emergent beam. Both of these are making an angle of 45 degrees with a normal at the surface, the respective surfaces. And then we have an angle A at the top of the prism. Now the questions. The first one says, under what condition is the angle of incidence equal to the angle of emergence? All right. So the incidence and emergence angles are equal under conditions of minimum deviation. Minimum deviation. That answer fetches 3 points. Under conditions of minimum deviation, 3 points. Then, the second part, given that the deviation of the incident ray is 30 degrees, find 1, the angle of the prism, the angle A of the prism. Okay, the angle of incidence, I, and the angle of emergence, E, are related to the deviation angle D, and the prism angle A by D is equal to I plus E minus A. In this particular case, we have I equals E in the figure, and so we have a condition of minimum deviation. So A is equal to I plus E minus D. So 45 degrees from our figure, 45 degrees plus 45 degrees minus 30 degrees, and this is equal to 60 degrees. 3 points. Second part of this. Find the refractive index relative to air of the prism material. Okay, so at minimum deviation, the refractive index is given by a relationship using the values we have already been talking about. So N, the refractive index, is equal to sine of the angle A plus the minimum deviation divided by 2 all over sine of the angle A over 2. Now we simply substitute. Sine of 60 plus 30 over 2 all over sine of 60 over 2. This is equal to sine of 45 degrees over sine of 30 degrees. Sine of 45 degrees is 1 over root 2, and sine of 30 degrees is half, and so we wind up with a refractive index of square root of 2. 4 points. Now, totaling 10 points. Contestants, let's see what you did. GSTS. A, under what condition is the angle of incidence equal to the angle of emergence? Minimum deviation. You have that. Okay. Then we have the second part. You calculated correctly for the angle. That's another right calculation, 60 degrees, and so you have 3 points there. So we go to the third part, and then the last part, which is the refractive index. Yes, you set up the equation right, everything is right, until you started to substitute. You forgot to divide the angle in the numerator by 2. So instead of 45 degrees, you are still dealing with 90 degrees there. So your calculation would obviously not have been right, and which is why you have a refractive index of 2. Okay, so you are getting 2 out of 4 for that part. That gives you a total of 8 out of 10. Now with Prempeh College, you also have the minimum deviation, right? Then you have the calculation for A, right? That's another 3 points. When we get to the last part, you set everything up correctly. You actually started the calculation with the right values, but you were not able to complete it. So that gives you 9 out of 10. Aduman. Aduman did not have any problem with our problem of the day. And I'm happy to award a perfect score. Well done. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 3. You may pick up your notepads. I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We also have support from TIGO, GOL, Prudential Life Insurance, Accra College of Medicine, and GCB Bank. We are produced by Prime Time. Thank you. Round 4. In this round, I'm going to be presenting you with statements. When you receive a statement, please consider the statement very carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case that statement becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If the answer is right, 2 full points. If the answer is incorrect, it fetches that penalty point. Best wishes, everyone. I'm starting with you, Prempeh College, your statement. The higher the pKa, the higher the strength of the acid. Yes, Wanda?
It's false.
You're right. Aduman. There are no solutions with pH equal to 0. Prempeh.
It's true.
No, that's a false statement. GSTS. Strong acids always have weak conjugate bases. Isa?
True.
Yes. The equation x squared plus 5x minus 4 is equal to 0 has real roots. Wanda?
It's true.
Yes. The equation x squared plus 5x plus 4 is equal to 0 has rational roots. Yes, Amadou?
It's false.
No. The equation x squared plus x plus 2 is equal to 0 has no roots. Isa?
False.
You're right. Viruses are considered non-living because they can't mutate and therefore don't adapt. Wanda?
It's false.
You're right. Viruses carry with them their own ribosomes for protein formation. Yes, Amadou?
It's false.
Yes. Viruses do not need ribosomes for protein formation. Isa?
True.
No, that's a false statement. Dilute ammonia cannot precipitate CaOH2 from a solution of calcium ions. Wanda?
It's true.
Yes. Lead hydroxide is not soluble in excess NaOH solution. Amadou?
It's true.
Yes. H2S can precipitate zinc sulfide from zinc 2 plus solution and aluminium sulfide from aluminium ions. Isa?
True.
No. Sine inverse 0 is equal to sine of 0. Wonder?
It's true.
Yes. Cosine inverse of 0 is equal to cosine of 0. Amadou?
It's false.
Yes. Tan inverse 1 is equal to 1 over cotangent inverse of 1. Isa?
True.
No. The guanine cytosine-rich regions of DNA strands are held together more strongly than the adenine thymine-rich regions. Yes, Wanda?
It's true.
Yes. A double helix occurs in both double-stranded DNA and double-stranded RNA molecules. Yes, Amadou?
It's false.
Yes. The double helix of a DNA molecule is held together by ionic bonds. Isa?
False.
Yes. Nuclides with the same number of neutrons are isotones. Yes, Wanda?
It's true.
You're right. Nuclides with the same total number of protons and neutrons are isotopes. Yes, Amadou?
It's false.
Yes. Nuclides with the same number of nucleons have the same mass number. Isa?
True.
Yes. Last set of statements. Last set. Heat transfer by convection only occurs in liquids. Wonder?
It's false.
Yes. Heat can be transferred through gases by both radiation and convection. Yes, Amadou?
It's true.
Yes. Last statement. Heat transfer by radiation only occurs in vacuum. Isa?
True.
No. That's the end of the 4th round. At the end of the 4th round, Aduman Senior High School has 31 points. GSTS has 36 points. Prempeh College has 76 points. 5th and final round. In this round, I'm going to be reading out clues. Your objective is to solve the riddle. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. In order to solve a riddle, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell, GSTS? Aduman. Prempeh College. When you ring, your answer must be ready. There are 4 riddles. I am a property of an atomic nucleus. I am not the atomic number of the nucleus. Neither am I the mass number of the nucleus. But I am determined by both the atomic number and the neutron number of the nucleus. I am the difference between the mass of a nucleus and the total mass of the nucleons. Yes, which of you? Isa?
The binding energy.
No. Yes, Daniel?
Mass defect.
You are right. I was reading the fifth and final clue, 3 points. Next one. Several simple drugs contain the same functional group as mine or very similar to mine. Nitrogen is an essential part of me. I am not an aromatic compound. Therefore, all the carbons in me are sp3 hybridized. As an organic compound, my molecule is closely related to that of ammonia. Imagine one of the hydrogens in ammonia replaced with an alkyl group of a 6-carbon chain. My intermolecular hydrogen bonding is not as strong as my alkanol counterpart. Yes, Prempeh.
Aminohexane.
No, I'm not accepting that. So I continue. Who am I? Which of you? Yes, Daniel.
Phenylamine. Phenylamine.
No. Anyone? Making a lot of noise, but you are not volunteering for this one. The right answer is hexanamine or hexylamine. Next one. I am home to several species from different taxa, even though I am an extreme environment for organisms to live. I am a type of zone which is an important model system for the study of ecology, especially on wave-swept rocky shores. Yes, Wanda?
Tundra.
No. I continue. Organisms living in my zone are unique because of their ability to withstand exposure to air and the force of pounding waves. Yes, Amadou?
Desert.
Aye. Marine biologists divide me into 3 zones, low, middle, and high, based on the overall average exposure of the zone. I am the area that is above water at low tide and underwater at high tide. So who am I? Isa?
Intertidal zone.
You're right. We're from the tundra and the desert. It's very strange. Anyway, I read all the clues, 3 points. Last riddle. I am very common in mathematics. In the hospital, I am a procedure performed in the theater. I am the process. Yes, Wanda.
Operation.
You are right. I had started reading the 3rd clue, 3 points, and that's the end of the 5th round.
Accra College of Medicine is Ghana's premier private medical school with affiliations to the University of Ghana and mentored by the School of Medicine and Dentistry, Kolebu. Accra College of Medicine has ultra-modern facilities with experienced faculty and small class sizes which guarantee that our students get personalized and individual attention. ACM is not only about medicine. We also ensure that our students are perfectly groomed into passionate and great leaders to better serve their communities. Enroll now. Accra College of Medicine, producing the next generation of health professionals.
At the end of the contest, here are the final scores. Aduman Senior High School has 31 points. GSTS has 39 points. Prempeh College has 82 points. Aduman Senior High School, Thank you for being here. In the face of adversity, I saw you having fun. That was good, and I like your smiles. Best wishes to you. GSTS, today was a tough day. Your opponents were too much, so I have to say goodbye to you. All the best to you. Prempeh College, congratulations on winning the contest. What a masterful performance. Work on your discipline with the bells, and I will be looking forward to seeing you in the semi-finals. Well done. Very, very well done. Viewers, thank you for joining us for this contest. Next time, we'll bring you the 5th quarter-final contest, which features Mawuli School, Holy Child School, and West Africa Senior High School. I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We also have support from TIGO, GOIL, Prudential Life Insurance, Accra College of Medicine, and GCB Bank. We are produced by Prime Time. Thank you for joining us this time, and see you next time. Bye.